Good morning, and welcome to another ironic introduction to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about why I've technically joined a new alliance, and I say technically because it's actually an alliance merger. So my old alliance, CVX, some of the players burnt out, they were trying to rebuild the alliance, and when you're missing, almost half your alliance, it is tough to build up from there. Especially since a lot of players in this game experience burnout, and being a map 5 plus alliance, it's tough to find, the player base for that. So the officers were speaking with this current alliance, Grim X, and they decided to merge the two alliances. So collectively, the two alliances is more than 30 people, but Grim X is an alliance of people who are pushing map 5 and are, I'm going to say the word competitive, but it's a single player game for the most part. It's still an MMO in my opinion, but this is more like people who are pushing higher maps, trying to push towards map 6, eventually maybe push towards map 7. They want to get the best rewards and full completion, and there's that expectation of commitment in Grim X. Whereas in CVX, that'll be for people who are like half retired, who will get in, they'll jump in, they'll do their 10 to 15 energy, but there won't be pressure for them to revive, etc. if they're struggling. As well as there will be less donations requirements, and just kind of like a lower expectation overall, because they'll be pushing map 4 / maybe one map 5 depending on where the membership is. But for the most part, you've got your higher pushing alliance and your lower pushing alliance, just to kind of give that breathing room. Oh, maybe you're going on vacation for a couple weeks, and you're gonna have a month where you tap out, you'll drop alliances, and this was a really good way to take a lot of the stronger players and meld them together, and take a lot of people who are half retired and meld them together. So really not a lot of hurt feelings, and it has resulted in some people leaving, just kind of a reality of big changes like this, but that's why I'm in Grim X. I am fairly confident in my ability to push map 5. For the most part, on most days, I am able to clear my paths. I'm able to push out 15 to 17 energy, which I feel like is, a fair amount. Yeah, 15 to 17 energy, which I feel like is a fair amount. And for the most part, I'm giving my my portion of the completion run, but sometimes on really bad days I just wipe out on the first 2 fights, and I really don't have an excuse. Sometimes it's lag, and I do have that excuse, and that's just an unfortunate reality, but that's not a good enough excuse in the long run, and sometimes it's just because I'm bad, I'm playing tired and I shouldn't be, or I'm just having a really bad day and I play like crap all day. But for the most part, I can clear map 5, and so I wasn't really comfortable with this whole moving thing and having more people rely on me, but one of the officers said, hey, give it a try, you've been pushing map 5 with us, and so if you move over and you're like, I'm not comfortable here, this is too much for me, you can always drop down to the other alliance and push map 4. And so I really like that logic, so I'm gonna give it at least a week here in map 5 and see where I'm at. But yeah, that's why I've technically joined on the new alliance. I'm now a member of Grim X instead, and hopefully there'll be good things in the future for me. So that said, this video has probably gone on longer than it needed to, and I will talk to you later. I'll wait a little bit just to show you if I can clear this green goblin fight, because I can. So that said, I'll talk to you later.